Okay, namaste and welcome back. In this video, we will take a look at Marichyasana. So we will begin by keeping the legs stretched out in front and just gently and slowly lift the right knee up and make sure that the right heel is about a foot or a fist's distance away from the left inner thigh. So you want to make sure that you fully aligned it, sitting on the sit bones. Really lengthen the right hand up towards the ceiling. Keep the knee in close towards you. And then you're going to wrap around, making sure that the upper arm is placed against the shin. So as low as you can go. Take the right hand around, and if possible, then you can take and grab the wrist. So with the right hand, you're going to grab the left wrist and really lengthen and lift up. And instead of looking behind you, you want to make sure that you're looking, angling towards you as you fold forward. Keep the left leg nice and flexed and make sure that you're fully focused. You can either have a Padogri Drishti here, or if it feels comfortable, you can simply drop the forehead towards the knee and keep scooping out the lower belly. So a common mistake here is that the foot is too far forward or too close in, and this kind of just restricts the movement forward, so you can't bring your chin to your shin. It's either too close, also that can be bad for, just restricting the range of motion. And if it's too wide, then, you don't have that tight bind, and that's not going to help you in getting your chin to your shin. But again, keep in mind that we want to create this nice length. You want to flex the left toes towards you, so you're kind of reducing the distance. Then as you stamp down through the right foot, lift up, the chest comes up, sternum comes high, and then you want to finish this angling before you start to fold forward. Now this comes really from the training of the Uddiyana Bandha, so keep in mind that the Uddiyana Bandha is perhaps the most important thing in this posture, and you can even try and squeeze the right thigh in so it keeps that nice compactness and this nice stability and grounding with the left leg. As you draw the kneecaps up, flex the toes without relaxing them and looking over to the side. So you want to keep this nice tautness throughout the posture, keeping it nice and tall. Then, now you have set yourself up for success when you really try and fold forward from your chest. You can lead with much more integrity and ease as far as you can go. Keep in mind that sometimes this takes much longer than you think, so be patient with yourself. Even if this is all you can get, that's perfectly fine. And release. Awesome. Now we'll take a look at Marichyasana B, but we'll start with the opposite side. So bring the left knee up, and first we're going to show you the end range motion of the posture. So you take the right heel and place it high up on the left thigh. So you really want to get this into the hip crease and allow the right knee to really fall down into the mat as if you were sitting in half lotus. So the heel should really press into your stomach, and you should still be like really chest high, nice elongation in the spine. Lift the left hand up, wrap it low on the shin, as low as you can go. And same as before, you're going to take the bind, take the right hand and grab the left wrist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, you're going to fold down as if you were leading with the chin to touch the floor. If this feels difficult, you can keep the forehead on the floor, but keep in mind that this is a difficult posture. It can take some time, so be patient with yourself. I'll just show you a modification now. If this feels inaccessible, you can just keep the heel close to the glute and bring the left heel closer in. So you're nice and elongated still. You're getting this twisting motion, you're getting this lifting motion, and you're practicing the bind without just the half lotus version. So this is a good starting point for anyone looking to get into the posture, who's trying to, go deeper into the bind. Inhale up, exhale, release. Okay. Now let's take a look at Marichyasana C and D. For both these postures, we're going to have a Parsva so we're going to look over the shoulder, and it's a swift movement, so make sure that your movement from here on is a single jump and you go straight into the posture without wasting any energy, clean, sharp movements. You want to make sure your mind is fully alert during these last postures. So lift the right knee up and place the right heel close to the left thigh. You want to twist and bring really this length into the body before you bring the left humerus onto the right upper knee, and then you really want to get this nice twist from the base of the spine all the way up before you create the Parsva and you look over the shoulder. Now I want you to think chin straight over the shoulder, fully over the shoulder, and keep the palm up. You can stay here or you can take the deeper bind, in which case you will grab the wrist, lengthen and lift up with the body, and then exhale, twist even deeper. Now with each inhalation and exhalation, try and go deeper, and only the last cherry on the top will kind of be the Parsva. Make sure that your left toes are still curled in. You keep your awareness throughout the body without losing anything. A common mistake is to kind of get the knee too close in, so you might want to make sure that there's lots of length in the spine before you try and take the deepest version of this twist. And as usual, we stay here for 5 deep breaths, and when you're finished with the 5 breaths, you can slowly exit out of the posture and come back with the legs stretched out. And we're going to just look at Marichyasana D now. Marichyasana D, keep in mind, is one of the hardest postures of the primary series, so don't get intimidated if it isn't accessible initially. Plenty of Ashtanga practitioners sometimes take years to master this posture and they're kind of stopped at this one, so take your time with this, make sure that you're not injuring yourself, and really listen to your body. So how we're going to go into it is we're going to bring the left knee up and the right heel up into the left thigh, just like you did in Marichyasana B. We want to situate the heel nice and low, just below the navel or pressing against into the navel, and without going too far in, you want to make sure that you can easily find this twist, lift and take the clasp. You can either stay here for now with your palm facing up and really just experience the twist, experience the bind, experience this heel pressing into the stomach, or if you feel comfortable, you can even take the bind, use a right hand to clasp the left wrist and take it deep. Keep in mind that in all binds, you want to make sure that your thumb is inside and you're closing your forefingers over the thumb. This kind of creates this solidity and this tautness in the entire body. So create the twist deep from all the way from the base of the spine till the neck, and then finally take the twist as deep as you can go in Marichyasana D without allowing just, this collapsing in any part of the body. Release the head first, release the bind, and we're going to show you a variation now. This is a simple version that you find maybe in Hatha Yoga, where you're just placing the right knee down and then you're bringing the left knee over it. Inhale, lengthen and lift really, and then exhale. As you go into it, you can just stay here again with the hand up, feeling the twist, feeling the deepening of the twist, breathing into it. Or if you feel comfortable even more deeper and you want to go and take this deeper, you can loop the hand inside and really grab the wrist and then take the twist much deeper. So this is often found in Hatha Yoga as the deepest version of the Ardha Matsyendryasana, but in Ashtanga Yoga this takes a little longer because we want to get the full bind as the goal. Okay, you can gently release and relax, untwist the legs, come back to that straight leg position and release. So that's Marichyasana A, B, C and D. Towards the end of the sitting sequence, all that's left is a Navasana, and then the finishing sequence if you're doing the half primary, and a few more postures if you're doing the full primary. So practice with the modifications if necessary, and remember that you really have to warm up the joints to be able to do Marichyasana B and D, so take your time with this. Practice every day. Namaste and thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.